Mr. Speaker, I rise to voice my strong support for H.R. 4, the Rescissions Act of 2025. Last November, the American people sent a clear message to Washington. Stop wasting our tax dollars and get our fiscal house in order. The President and House Republicans heard the American people, and we heard them loud and clear. We're keeping our promises to end the waste, the fraud, and the abuse. This rescission package sends $9.4 billion back to the U.S. Treasury. That's $9.4 billion of savings that taxpayers won't see wasted. It's their money, Mr. Speaker. It's along with our One Big Beautiful Bill Act is the first of many important steps House Republicans are taking to rein in wasteful spending. In 2024, the federal government spent over $1.8 trillion, and that's in just discretionary spending. The rescissions are only addressing 0.5% of that total. Democrats would consider this a rounding error. This administration has spent months combing through our federal budget, line by line, identifying waste, fraud, and abuse, and let me tell you, there is a lot. I think the American people would be hard-pressed, or anyone would be hard-pressed to say that the government runs so efficiently that we can't find any more efficiencies. But don't let the fear-mongering from my colleagues on the other side of the aisle fool you. Those claiming that this rescissions will harm people in other countries, I'm going to say that again, those Democrats saying that these rescissions will harm people in other countries are missing the point. It's about people in our country being put first. It is about putting Americans first. What a concept. Because American citizens support ending the waste, the fraud, and the abuse in places like USAID. A yes vote today will stop wasteful spending on programs like $500,000 for electric buses in Rwanda, $4 million for a bean system research, $67,000 for feeding insect powder to children in Madagascar. Again, okay, $3 million for Iraqi Sesame Street. I mean, Lord knows the Iraqi children need a little big bird in their life, right? It's a good use of $3 million taxpayer monies. I might want to use that $3 million on maybe some homeless vets or something like that. But anyways, how about we take some of that cash back? $4 million for sedentary migrants in Colombia. Seems like an oxymoron, but $2.5 million for teaching young children, get this, how to make environmentally friendly reproductive health decisions. Scratch my head on that one. $833,000 for services for transgender people, sex workers, and their clients and sexual networks in Nepal. Yeah, the list goes on and on. I'm sort of embarrassed to read it. But Americans know the federal government is wasting money. And they're wasting Americans' taxpayer money. And House Republicans are going to stop wasting your tax dollars. It's really simple. Because we're focused on actually putting the American people first. You know, the American people in whom we represent. Not whether the people in Zimbabwe have vegan food to eat, and not electric buses in Rwanda. This is what those on the other side of the aisle want to defend. The waste, the fraud, the abuse. They actually advocate for it. I urge my colleagues to join me in voting yes to end the insanity and actually put Americans first. Let's rescind wasteful spending. It's really simple. Mr. Speaker, I reserve the balance of my time.